you. We're live again. I'd like to welcome our next witnesses. I'll start with the witness in the room. If I could please ask her to state her name, position, title, and swear either an oath or an affirmation.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Tara Ward. I'm the Volunteer Managing Solicitor with the Animal Defenders Office. I solemnly, sincerely and truly declare and affirm that the evidence now about to be given by me shall be the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
Does the ADO have an opening statement they'd like to give?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Chair. And if I can just sort of note that because things have changed since our last submission, or since the submissions, when aerial shooting was just a proposed control method, my statement is possibly a tiny bit longer than would normally be the case, but that's only a matter of 3 minutes rather than 2. So thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to make this opening statement on behalf of the Animal Defenders Office. As a community legal centre specialising in animal law, we acknowledge the inherent value of animals as sentient beings, as enshrined in the animal welfare law of the jurisdiction from which we operate. I say this to clarify that the Animal Defenders Office cares about the wild horses and the native fauna species in Kosciuszko National Park. It is possible to do both. It is not possible, however, to care about the welfare of a wild animal while sanctioning a particularly violent and cruel method of killing those wild animals. These actions are inherently contradictory. And we know that aerial shooting is cruel. We now have the recently released Animal Welfare Assessment of Aerial Shooting in Kosciuszko National Park, which confirms this view. According to the assessment, some horses were chased by up to 3 helicopters and then killed over a period of more than 9 minutes. That's almost 3 Melbourne Cup races. Animals were shot repeatedly, some up to 15 minutes. We don't know how many of these were wounding shots or kill shots. Almost all shots were to parts of the body that does not render the animal immediately insensible. Despite the high-powered projectiles and guns used by the shooters, only 1 out of almost 300 shots was to the head, which is the target recommended in the current standing operating procedures. Lost foals less than a week old were also shot. We don't know if that was while they watched other horses being killed or while other horses watched the foals being killed. Either way, by any benchmark, this treatment of animals is cruel. The recognition of animal sentience in ACT law refers to both physical and mental welfare. New South Wales' own animal welfare law states that tormenting or terrifying an animal unnecessarily or unjustifiably is animal cruelty. In our view, this method of killing wild horses is unnecessary and unjustifiable. It cannot be justified by reference to the law regarding desired numbers of horses by certain dates in Kosciuszko National Park. The numbers and dates are not legislated. They are not in the Kosciuszko Wild Horse Heritage Act 2018. They are in the 2021 Kosciuszko National Park Wild Horse Heritage Management Plan, an administrative document. And we know that document can be amended because it was amended only a few weeks ago, not through Parliament, but by the Executive. So these numbers and deadlines are not set in stone, and nor should they be. They should be constantly reviewed and updated as science and practical considerations affect the ongoing management of the environment. To conclude, implementing a cruel method of killing wild horses without peer-reviewed research or publicly released standing operating procedures, and only in order to meet the unrealistic administrative deadlines, simply cannot be justified. Thank you.
Thank you.